Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was lost, and I just can't live without you. Hey guys, what's up? I just got back from the theater seeing Black Adam. Loved it, man. This is one of the best movies of 2022, without a doubt. Screw what the critics say. It's 41% my ass. I've seen way worse this year. Movies that came out on streaming and in the theaters. This is the DC movie I've been waiting for years, man. And I'm going to say this right now. This is going to be the title of this. Black Adam equals Kiss My... Wait. Exactly. I'm sorry. This is always doing this. Stupid app. I got to update this because this keeps on happening. Kiss My Fat Ass Eternals. This is what you should have been. More like this. Fun, not too stoic, not 2.5 hours, and 4 main characters, with Black Adam. It was Black Adam and then the Justice Society, which is only 4 members, not 14. And I'm like, that's way better than doing, 15 characters in one movie and trying to stretch it out. Great cast, too. Love, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as this Black Adam. He's amazing in it. He's stoic. He's not cracking jokes mostly because he's a serious character. Just like Knuckles was in Sonic 2. And he has the look for it. He has the build for it. And he's really intimidating. Like, what he does to some of these people in the movie is not a laughing matter. Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, he did a good job. I thought he was already a good Green Lantern as Jon Stewart in that animated Green Lantern movie, Beware My Power. He was really good in that. I thought as the leader of I think it was the leader of the Justice Society. I'm bleeding a little bit, but don't worry, I'm okay. And also, my favorite character was Noah Centineo as Albert Ronstein, a.k.a. the Atom Smasher. He's my favorite character in the movie. I love his costume. He looks like Deadpool, guys. Yeah. The costume, I'm not going to say much, but he's red and blue. You saw it in the trailer. He grows giant. You saw that in the trailer, like Ant-Man did in Ant-Man and the Wasp and Civil War. And he looks just like Deadpool. Like, the whole time I thought it was Ryan Reynolds. He even has a voice that sounds similar to Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Loved that character. Every time he was on screen, I had a smile on my face the whole time. Sarah Shahi, hear me out, Josh. Before you go into the comment section, hear me out. Her performance is good. But I wish she had done more in the film. She doesn't have a costume. She's just a mom that's, looking for her son. Basically, I've seen this role before. Courtney's mom in Stargirl and, Lois in Superman and Lois and in other movies as well. Even in Shazam, you had Billy Batson's mom looking for him when he got lost. But she did fine. It's not a thankless role. I think she does the best she can with the material. And that accent was hit or miss for me. She doesn't have an accent. She's from Texas. And she has 3 children. So, yeah, but I don't think they're the same age. But I wanted her to do more. Like, she didn't have as much to do as Black Widow or anything like that. But she did fine. Quintessa, she was cute. Quintessa Swindell as Maxine Hunkel. Cyclone, she's very cute. I liked her colorful outfit, the pretty rainbow colors. I like there's a lot of slow-mo in this movie. There's enough slow-mo in this movie to make freaking Zack Snyder cream his pants. Because, DC movies are known for that. The kid that plays Amon Tomaz, Bodhi Sabangi, Bangi, or whatever, he did a good job as well. All the acting was mostly solid. Pierce Brosnan was a good Dr. Fate. Really, he's a living film legend. He's not going to be in much movie, but I'm not going to say anything. This is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to say much. But he made the most of his time on screen. There were some flaws, though. The villain is kind of lame. He's just a guy looking for a MacGuffin so that he can become powerful and take over the land. We've seen this done many times in DC and Marvel movies, so it's not like this has never been done before. So he is what it is. And also, a lot of the side characters, like Amanda Waller is in a cameo, just like in every other DC movie. And Jennifer Holland is in a cameo, but I'm not going to say when it is. But it was good to see her again. This is the first time we saw her since Peacemaker. There's also a really cool cameo from an actor on FaceTime. I'm not going to say who it is. And also, I did like the costumes are amazing in this. I love the CGI. The action's good. There's also the third act I think is a little weak. It feels very, I don't know, like Multiverse of Madness, but a little bit lighter. But what The Rock does at the end is worth the price of admission. I'll say that. The action's well done. There's action in this movie. Oh my god, what a concept. A superhero movie with action and not an hour of talking. Or making me wait for it, like with Wonder Woman 84. The problem was not Gal. It's just it takes way too long to get going after the opening action scene. Here, it just goes right into it. We have they show a flashback. I think there was too many subtitles, but that's just me. Shang-Chi had the same problem, and other superhero movies like X-Men Apocalypse. Black Panther also had that as well, but they want to appeal to an international market. What can I say? I don't know what Middle Eastern language they were speaking, but I didn't care for it. I thought that could have been cut or shortened. And this movie's going to make a lot of money. I know it. But it's not a letdown. They said Black Adam may end up pointing the way to an exciting future for the DC films, but as a standalone experience, it's wildly uneven letdown. No, it's not. Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. This is a good movie. This is a great freaking movie. Compared to the last DC movies that we got in the theater last year or in 2020 or 2019, it's still better than those. Well, 2019 was really good, but 2020 and 2021. The Suicide Squad didn't do well because it was just too long and too many characters. Wonder Woman 84 was too long, and you could have cut half of the running time. Birds of Prey, I didn't care because I don't like a movie that hates on women or men. It's not for me. There was none of that here. The men and the women have equal amount of screen time. There's no gay agendas. Thank you. And also, the movie was short. 2 hours and 4 minutes went by like that. I didn't feel the running time like I did with the Batman, which is amazing, but the running time is a little bit too long. Or the Snyder Cut. Oh my god, that was so long. Or Eternals, where it felt like it was 3 hours and nothing was accomplished. This is a much better movie than that. Kiss my fat ass, Chloe Zhao. This is how you do it better. You have a better cast, no Bintos, thank God, because I don't think I could have taken another one of those. And there is a cameo in the post credit scene. I'm not going to say who it is. Find out for yourself. And I think it's going to lead up to great stuff in the next part of. There's no phases in DC because it's not Marvel, but what they're going to do next with Shazam and with Black Adam, etc. There's going to be a hell of a fight, and it's a good looking movie. It's well shot. It's paced even. It doesn't slow down to a crawl, because sometimes a movie like this, an origin story, would be the first half of the movie and then they throw you in the action. Here, it's well done, and this movie's like a mix of the first Shazam, of course, the Shazam movie, Blood and Treasure, Black Panther, and a hint of Miss Marvel, because it's Middle Eastern, and that was kind of Middle Eastern. It reminded me of that. The brother of Sarah Shahid's character, he was funny. He had his moments. I love the Baby Come Back song. That's a reference to the song he plays in the car, which I'm not going to say more than that. But it was funny. I like that. It fit the movie. It didn't feel like it was just added there because Guardians of the Galaxy was popular with old music. And it's a fun movie. Go see this in the theater. Don't wait for HBO Max. My family could, but me, I wanted to see this in the theater, experience it with a crowd. They had fun. They weren't bored out of their minds. With Eternals, nobody clapped. It was just boring. And this movie proved to me wrong. This is how you do it. And DC had to do it to show you that, yeah, we can do what one movie better than Marvel did last year. Just saying. This is at least in my top 5 of the year. Hands down. This is the movie I've been waiting for all fall. We had a drought of no superhero movies after Thor: Love and Thunder. This movie did not go overboard with the comedy. It had enough sprinkle in there to make me laugh, and then they had the serious moments. When people die, it's serious. It's not a joke, mostly. A sequel's in development? Of course there is. This movie's going to make a lot of money. It says, they criticize the screenplay and the villain. The villain is lame, I will say that. But like I said, the third act becomes like Spawn. It's a little bit of Spawn and Hellboy. But, I'm not going to say any more. But I think the movie's going to do well. It's not shit. These Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb gave it a 7.3. It deserves higher than that. It's an 8 out of 10 for me. You don't know what you're talking about. Uneven? What are you talking about? It's a dark character. Black Adam is a villain. He's a anti-hero here, and he's going to become a villain. What he does to these people, he doesn't just punch them and that's it. No, he kills. That's in the trailer, so you know that. There's one scene in the trailer that wasn't in the movie, but I'm not going to say which one. It's an awesome movie. Go see it. This director knows what he's doing. He's worked with Liam Neeson a couple of times. He did Nonstop, which was good. Unknown, which was good. And Run All Night, which was decent, but it could have been better. And The Commuter, which I liked. He did Jungle Cruise, but again, that was Disney's fault. Not The Rock. Remember that. And that had a Binto that can't act. Several of them, actually. But here, it was Binto free, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, Brosnan is Irish, but he's not British, which is a huge plus. That is more. I can be more than thankful for that. And this movie was not the worst. This is at least in the top 5 DCU movies. Easily, because they only did like 12 movies, not counting the Batman, the Joker movie, and the other DC animated stuff. Did a good job. He did. The director did a good job, and the writers did. Some of the screenplay, like I said, some of the jokes don't land. But again, with every joke that lands, there's like 2 or 3 of them that are just kind of in the background. That are like, that was kind of lame. But it didn't make me mad. Eternals, I hated every second of it. I was so bored. Here, I wasn't bored. I was entertained. That's all I wanted. And the fact that I know which costume I want to wear to Comic-Con next year. Definitely. I gotta get that Atom Smasher costume. I love this costume. It reminded me of Deadpool. The white eyes and the blue face and the red. I'm like, oh, thank you for that, DC. I needed to be reminded of a character that is going to be in the MCU real soon. And I can't wait for the future of the MCU and the DCU. It's in good hands. This is one of the reasons why. And The Rock, he delivers in this movie. It's not boring. It's not stupid. It's not a chore to get through. It was entertaining all the way through, and I could not ask for a better movie in October. So, thanks for watching my spoiler-free review on Black Adam. Not perfect. Third act and the villain kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There's enough good to outweigh the bad here. Eternals didn't even have half that. So, that's all I can say. Thanks for watching, and I'll be reviewing this on Letterboxd and IMDb later. Thanks for watching. Take care, and Shazam! Peace out, guys.